mentioned that I want to give it back to the young guys, because there are a lot of guys, half of them, you tell them about theaters, they ask you which word. They don't understand, that there are theaters, performing spaces that are called theaters, and live, events, productions that are going on, For you to see a person on TV, with the microphone, there's a lot that went in before that.
Welcome back to the Live Crew Show. The Live Crew Show, please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and follow us on all social media platforms. Today we have our guest, the guest of the all-time, Bra Aubrey. Good day, sir.
Hey, Tabu, how are you?
I'm good, and you, Bra Aubrey?
Excellent.
Yeah. Can you please introduce to our fans there so that they can know more about Bra Aubrey?
Okay, my name is Aubrey Ndaba. I've started working in the technical from 1987. That's going to reveal my age now. I'm just about to go on pension now. And yeah, I've done so many things for so many people. The group that went to Qatar, there's a lot of people that recognize me, and I'm still doing it. I'm still passionate of passing the buck and the baton.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, who Bra Aubrey is Kulmana. So the Bra Aubrey is the guy behind the all aspect of the live event technical production. So the Bra Aubrey will be telling us more about the power. It's the power king. So Bra Aubrey, please tell us more about the power. We know in the event when there's no power, there's no gig.
Okay.
Can you tell us more about the power?
First thing first, power, electricity will kill you. That's the first point. And every time you must just make sure that you are in a sober mode dealing with power.
Yeah. Many
events, if you don't get the power right, the events won't go ahead. Yeah. So, I've got guys that are trained. Okay, that some of them they've stepped up, and some of them are still below. And I'm still training some more guys in this industry. Yeah, power is very important. Just that now we're losing it with the load shedding, and power cut all the time. It's not easy now.
So, Bra Aubrey, can you tell us more? Is it important for one to go to school for power, or it's something in the blood?
It is important, because when I did my N courses, I ended up in N5 at Rivoli Technical College.
Nice.
And then I got work, it was Untobel, they were the strength agent. Then that was in 1987. Then I moved over to K-Light, and then we changed K-Light to Yeza. Then eventually I decided to, even electrosonic, I went there for a while. Then I decided to freelance after that. Yeah.
So Bra Aubrey, you've been in the game since?
Yeah.
It's years, eh?
This thing is it's like, I don't know what happened to cocaine, but people, they call it's like cocaine. You cannot just get off it, I tried once, a couple of times. But you just miss the industry and the people.
Yeah.
They're so pleasant to work with. But look, lately it's money now. There's no money. The government doesn't want to part with money. Even people who get funding, they don't want to part with their money. So, it's just the economic factor
Yeah. So, Bra Aubrey, can you tell us more about if one want to come and do power to the event? What was the key point that they must know for power?
Power, you've got two types of powers.
Yes.
It's the 3-core and the 5-core. 3-core meaning a single phase, that's your live, neutral, and earth. And 5-core, it's so live 1, live 2, live 3, neutral, and earth. As long as we've got that right, you won't go wrong. But importantly, as long as you get your neutral and your earth right, then your other 3 phases, well, there are certain machines that follow phase rotation. But as long as you've got your earth and your neutral right, you cannot blow equipment. Because if you make a mistake initial on power, that could be all your equipment that you're going to be powering on gone. And that's millions and thousands of rands. Yeah.
So, Bra Aubrey, the advantage of a power guy or a power tech in the live event technical production. Can you tell us more the advantage of it and the disadvantage of being a power guy in the event?
That's more like your first line of defense. If you're not gonna get the power right, then the whole event can collapse.
That's a disadvantage.
That's a disaster.
It's a disaster. Yeah.
So every time you must know what you're doing. Yeah.
So the advantage?
Advantage is that, if you have somebody, anytime anything can happen during the live event. So you need somebody who can be there to sort it out. Yeah.
To babysit.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's very, very nice.
Hence, in most festivals, and most companies, they hire their own electricians. Yeah.
Oh, so that they can be safe in the event.
Yeah.
Oh, so Bra Aubrey, we want to know more about the live crew shows, the guys behind the scene. We know you guys behind the scene, you're very shy, you don't want to come to the camera. It's been weeks calling you, Bra Aubrey, to come.
That's true, I'm camera shy, I don't want to be in the front all the time. I prefer to be at the back.
At the back?
With my black clothes. Yeah.
I see.
It's difficult, but...
So, Bra Aubrey, tell us more. Why you guys wear black t-shirt, always on black? Why?
Well, it's a form of identity, and you cannot work behind the scene, pulling cables, building stages with white clothes. You need somebody black. So with black, you can be you can be identified. B, anything can happen anytime. You start from beyond stage, you end up digging soil. That's part of the game.
It's a part of the game.
Yeah.
So the crew behind the scene, they're all important. Eh?
They are important. Although some companies they change now, they've changed their attire to some colors too. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's more like international. The standard is black.
The standard is black.
Yeah.
So, Bra Aubrey, tell us more about when let's say Waveward production, they have a power like a generator. So is it different? The power of generator and an in-house power, are they different or?
Well, they're not different because at the end of the day, they're producing your 3-phase or single phase.
Okay.
They're not different, but it's just that, mixing the two, you must be very careful, because your generator follow your phase rotation. If you don't get your phase rotation right, then you're gonna bugger the show.
So the power is very, very important.
Very important. That's the first line.
It's the first line for the show, eh?
Without power, you cannot do anything. And I've had instances of guys coming, coming to their rescue. They go there, they think power is just connecting 3 wires, but there's a lot behind that. You must know what you're doing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You must know the basic of electricity. Then you move up from there. Yeah.
So, Bra Aubrey, I hear you said you're teaching the upcoming power tech. So where can they find you if they need help? Because
At the moment, I'm busy with, well, I've got a church next to where I stay. I'm trying to get them to buy into that we come and do the classes
Nice.
at the church. Yeah.
Nice.
But as you know, things are difficult. You know, you need up to the board of the church to give a go ahead. So I'm just waiting for that. Yeah, but it looks promising.
So are the guys paying, or you're just giving your time to develop the upcoming power tech?
Let me tell you the story behind it. You know, originally from Tech Forum as well. I don't want to include money in everything that I do.
Oh, nice.
It's for free. You know, everybody is welcome.
Welcome.
For free, yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's about time. You know, as I said, I'm just about to be on pension. So I need to give the baton to the next generation. And unfortunately, some of these guys, they get in, they come from tech with their big certificate. All they do, they want to just sit behind the counter and just push button.
Okay.
You know, you must start, before pushing button, you must start at power, stage, and then you can move up to rigging a light, and then you end up being on the desk. Because you cannot push button of things that you don't know.
It's true.
You know, if there's something something doesn't work, you must be able to test backwards.
Bra Obza, can you tell us more, Bra Obza? Bra Obza. You know, there are people that they want to go to power, just to deal with power. We've got different power. We've got house power, single phase. We've got event power. Normally we use 3-phase. So the requirements, Bra Obza, talking more about the school, you must go study. Tell us more about your studies for power.
School is very, very important, you know. Okay, there are people who are self-taught in this, you know, they started long ago. I also started long ago, you know. I used to fix things at different theaters, you know, state theaters here in South Africa. That's when money was good.
Yeah.
You know, you'll get one dimmer blown in Sasolbeck. You drive there and there was budget for that.
A dimmer?
To fix one dimmer. You know, now, you know, if you tell whoever is in charge that, you know, you need to buy a bulb and this bulb is 2,000 rand, they laugh at you. They said, I've got a bulb at home that I buy for $5. Why do you want to sell me something for 2 cans? And things are different now. Things are way expensive now. Although technologically we're moving into the right directions. Because before, you know, as I said, we started on analog desks.
Analog.
With fuses. You know, things are moving forward now.
Yeah.
From analog, they went to DMX 512, of which is RS 485. Now, the people are moving on to internet. Now you're gonna need your iPad to control lights in future. You just get in your house, you speak to your iPad, and then it does everything for you. I think that's where the technology is going now. And it's scary because we here in South Africa are so behind. You know, there's only few institutions that have those equipment.
That's a disadvantage.
That's a disadvantage.
So now, are the people gonna get more jobs on the analog, or people now they need to move to the digital now space?
Well, it depends, because, you know, the more, you know, these things evolve, we have to evolve as well.
Yeah.
We have to go to school.
Yeah.
You know, whatever I was doing 30 years ago is not happening now. You know, before I was the only one who used to fix dimmers and lighting desks. Well, that was the analog stuff then, you know.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a black guy wouldn't be allowed to come next to the control desk.
Just to push the button?
Just to push the button.
So you are the first one?
I will fix that desk and call the guys behind and say, you know, come. You know, during their lunchtime, and then I show them. There's a lot of them that can testify, you know. Things were bad then, and, you know, schooling is very important. So whatever we do, that's your first point of entry in anything that you want to do.
So, Bra Obza, can you tell us more about your gigs that you did that we don't know. You know, we had, it's been 1980 something. So your small gigs and the big gigs. You know, gig is a gig.
Yeah.
There's no small, there's no big.
Yeah, well, I've been doing the National Arts Festival for the past, 28 years.
Yes, yes. How many years?
It's about 28 years, yeah.
28 years.
Yeah,
National Arts
Festival in
It's a Grahamstown.
Yeah.
Remember, Bra Aubrey is the one who put me there. My first gig was at Eastern Cape National Arts Festival, Grahamstown.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
Yeah. So the other ones, Bra Aubrey?
Well, I do small gigs. It's like small like now. The guys that get funding.
Yo.
But you know, the money is so tiny. You know, I end up losing on those gigs. It's more like I'm doing next to nothing, nearly for free. Yeah.
Aish.
And I still do repairs and the other stuff. Yeah.
So Bra Aubrey still do repairs.
Yeah.
Even today, it's been years. Yo. I used to take my Dima to Bra Aubrey and say, "Yo, Bra Aubrey, can you convert it so that I can plug?" And the bulbs, those what you call
packets. Yeah.
Yes.
But that was then. But now, if you compare now, everything's LED now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, your CP lamps it was what 1,000 watts. If we divide it by 240, you get like 4 amps. The new ones, it's like hardly an 1 amp, you know, power consumption. And you get all the colors on one light. Whereas the old one, you used to put filters. Now everything you just punch your color on your desk, voila.
Voila. So, Bra Aubrey, I feel that you are an expert in power. Just calculate like now, just counting amps, and voila.
And since I'm saying, you know, the schools, if you went to school, then you'll understand.
Yeah.
You know, the Ohm's law.
The Ohm's law.
Once you have that, you know, you cannot go anywhere in the world. You know, it's international. It's not just the South African. Although colors, they differ, you know, different. In America, they use 110 volts. In most countries are on 220. Well, you know, Americans, they want to do their own thing.
Yes, yes. So, Bra Aubrey, the future plans. The future plans for Bra Aubrey. The Aubrey. What's the future plans?
Well, as I said, previously mentioned that I want to give it back to the young guys, because there are a lot of guys, you know, half of them, you tell them about theaters, they ask you which word. They don't understand, you know, that there are theaters, performing spaces that are called theaters, and live, you know, events, productions that are going on, you know. For you to see a person on TV, you know, with the microphone, there's a lot that went in before that microphone.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
So I want to start from there, you know, teach them, and then, well, there's gonna be a whole lot of stuff, you know, including the vegetation and you know. So what I wanna put back now, you know, as I said, you know, there's a church that I'm busy with. You know, once they give me a go ahead, we're gonna start, you know, planting, you know, veggies and so many things, including the live events.
Technical production. Yeah. Wow, that's nice, Bra Aubrey. Please holla me so that I can come and give it back to the community, you know, so that what you did to me and to the entire crew, hey, it's amazing, because we cannot give you money. Money is not enough, Bra Aubrey.
Yeah, hence I'm saying, you know, I don't know.
We cannot, because you help us. Today we can maintain our families.
True.
Today we can help others that are coming behind us, to give them something, to give them skill, to give them everything that we had and we have now, so that the future can be bright.
Yeah, look, you know, it's more like now, if you look at the guys that went to Qatar for the World Cup.
Yeah. You
know, most of them, I had some inputs. You know, now it's more like I've never, where in my location, not even one guy went. So I'm starting to groom them that they come, you know, maybe they'll go to the next World Cup. If I'm still alive, I'll be here.
No, sure, you'll be there, Bra Obza, because you are the one who did it, so no one can do that for Soweto. I know you.
But my plea to you guys, you know, it mustn't end up, you know, being Aubrey.
Yeah.
If I teach you,
Must
you
pass.
know, you go up, you kept the next guy.
Yeah.
You go up with him. That's the, you know, I think if we do that, that's gonna be this will become a better world. Some guys, I taught them, they occupy big positions. They don't even want to look at me now. But it's fine not to say I want to take money or it's good. But I want us to each one help one. You know, if I give you a skill, next 2 years down the line, you get somebody else and go up with them. Yeah.
No, thanks, Bra Obza, for having me.
And it's not about position. You guys can take over.
Yeah.
You know, I'm old, but I'll hate to leave this industry. I'll find it in a bad state and leave it in a bad state. I thank you. Yeah.
No, Bra Obza, thank you very much for passing through to our live technical show, to our live production show. Here at home, we're dealing about the behind the scene.
Yeah.
We deal about behind the scene. We want to know more about the technical side of people that they are doing behind the scene. Thanks again for coming, Bra Obza.
Always a pleasure.